It's important to do your research and make sure you fully understand the industry for medical coding and billing before you even are looking into joining a current program. Now, a lot of times the programs that I'm referring to on the educational side are housed within maybe local colleges, different tech schools, different certification programs, things like that. But a large issue that we have in the industry right now is that these different entities are going out and advertising from the perk side of the industry only. So, what I mean by that is a lot of times people will finish out a program and then expect to have a remote job right away, or expect to not take a pay cut if they're in a different profession prior to coming over to medical coding. And a lot of these things are just not true. And it's something that us that are in the industry already are fully aware of. But it's pretty eye opening and discouraging when people invest their time and money into programs and don't fully understand the landscape and what you're going to be dealing with in the industry to reach the goals that you have. Now, with that being said, this is a great industry. It's a great place, especially if you're looking to build a career, have a lot of different opportunities within that career. But it does take work at different levels, and it's not something that's often just handed over. So, if you are looking at this industry only to come in from that remote perspective, you need to second guess that because that may not be a possibility right away. And on my Auditing Antics podcast, we're actually going to be digging into that more tomorrow about, really why that can be hindering to your own career, to your own goals, why facilities often don't have the resources, or really not even facilities. It's more so the companies that staff and largely work from the remote perspective. But when you are researching this industry, you need to make sure that you understand what your local hospitals or large outpatient practices are doing. You can look to see if they hire people, for example, with that A, meaning that they're an apprentice with little experience. You do also need to make sure that you are financially ready. So, for example, a lot of dental hygienists will look to make a switch due to a decrease in hours or maybe, the difficult side of the physical part to their position. So, in that situation, they very well could have to take a pay cut to come over into the medical coding and billing industry. But you have to weigh out the pros and cons as they exist for yourself personally and make sure that you are being fully informed as you're making decisions for your future.